The best show in football opened in 1946. Most of the performers were returning war veterans.
So a little bit about the creation of the Browns in 1946 with Paul Brown. And let me tell you this, coaches that I have talked to for the last 30 years of covering this team, so many of them cite Paul Brown as a mentor, as a person that they look up to, not necessarily a mentor physically, but just someone that they've read his books, they've studied his football, and they just have followed in the mold of a Paul Brown and how great he was.
Browns were founded by Mickey McBride, who was a Cleveland businessman, owned the yellow taxi cab company. And he wanted to have the best team. He was willing to spend whatever it took to have the best team. And he wanted to have the best football coach in America leading his team. So he offered Paul Brown, who was at the Great Lakes Naval Academy, and was probably after World War II going to go back to Ohio State. He offered him $25,000 to be the head coach of the Browns, and then also 5% of the team, which was something Ohio State could not match. Now, initially, they were going to be the Panthers, was the name chosen by a fan contest. But Paul Brown did some research and found out that there was a Cleveland Panthers football team, professional team that failed in Cleveland, and he didn't want to be associated with a failure, so the team changed their name to the Browns after Paul Brown. Now, Paul Brown was very modest and said it was named after Joe Louis, the Brown bomber, boxer, but everybody knew it was named after him.